Hi everyone. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be speaking about AOC and the Heckler at her town hall meeting and some close races in the 2022 midterms that's coming right around the corner. So AOC had this little town hall meeting and Heckler broke out yelling and screaming about how she voted for $56 billion to go to Ukraine. And so did Bernie Sanders, by the way. She's not the only one. There's a bunch of them. There were some Republicans that voted for it as well. But $56 billion to fight war against Russia. I feel bad for the people in Ukraine. I'm not saying Russia's innocent. This Ukrainian government also has some issues as well, corruption. But where is the money from your natural resources? Aren't you exporting this stuff? Coal, natural gas, plutonium. What's going on? Where's this money going? Is it going to a certain rich people, certain amount of rich people? But these hecklers were giving AOC a hard time. And what was odd was at the theater she was hosting, it's like 30, 40 people there. I thought she had like 1.2 million followers on Twitter. I guess they forgot the memo or didn't get the memo. But I remember AOC having that address, Tax the Rich, in her home state where the Buffalo Bills play. They got $800 million to build a football stadium. Yes, a football stadium. That $800 million was taken away from the Family and Child Services. Where's the uproar? Anybody say anything about that? Nah, of course not. But that's just the way it is. If you vote that way, you're not going to say nothing. But if somebody else does something else wrong, or you're going to point the finger. Blah, blah. And off to the midterms, I have some surprising news to me. Oregon hasn't had a Republican since 1982, 40 years. Been blue, rock solid blue. Right now, the Republican Drazan leads by 3% over Kotek, the incumbent. That's huge. I'm assuming people are getting tired of high inflation, high rents, high crime rates in Portland, violent crimes, maybe a lot of homelessness, drugs. Who knows? We'll find out what the people say. They're looking for a change. And also in Georgia, Kemp leads by 4% over Abrams. That's saying something. Changing over. Also, that's yesterday on Monday, there was early voting. 100,000 people voted early. Record from the last midterm from 2020. Last time it was 70,000. This time 100,000 people. Maybe they want change as well. We'll see. We'll see what the voters say in November 9th or 10th, I believe, by the results. Who knows? These results are going to last longer than the November 9th voting day. In Nevada, Lombardo leads by 3% over Sisolak in Nevada. So another change from Democrat to Republican. I know Nevada, just like Texas, Arizona, a lot of Californians moved over there. Cheaper housing, less taxes. I know there's no state tax in Nevada, but if you're a Democrat, why do you want to vote that way if you left California? Didn't you want to leave high prices back home or your old home? I would like it cheaper if I would have moved to another state. In Arizona, Kari Lake leads by 3% over Hobbs. Kari Lake is a Republican. She wants to debate Hobbs, but Hobbs refuses to. Now, if I'm a Democrat voter, I would like for my representative to be out there campaigning. I'm pretty sure Hobbs is campaigning, but to be put in front of the fire against the incumbent. See what she got to say. You know. But Kari Lake, she's a beast. I think she's ready to become governor and lead the people in the right direction. Hopefully she wins. But in Georgia with Herschel Walker, he did it to himself. A lot of issues with ex-girlfriends, current girlfriends, a lot of baby mamas, had abortions with some of these ex-girlfriends. His son's accusing him of being violent. They moved 6 times in 6 months because he was threatening his mom and the whole family, or his little brothers or whatever. I don't know. Why did that come out now? I don't know. Maybe not attention, money. I don't know. Why didn't he say this before his dad started running? Interesting. Well, folks, have a very good night. Don't forget to vote. Vote for what you want to better the country, better your state. California is going to go to Newsom. Not even going to. I will vote, but not for Newsom. But I know it's going to stay blue. But I'm going to still vote. Exercise my right to vote. All right, folks. Thanks for listening. Have a good night. Peace.